Hey y'all, it's Curly.
And Casanova.
And MJ, and welcome to the React to Reality podcast, where we are 2 weeks late recording these two episodes, 3 episodes maybe, but
Three.
we're here.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Three.
We're gonna get this down, you guys. I promise.
Also, guys, we do have we are available obviously on YouTube, but we also are available on other links that will be down below. So you guys, if you guys, you know, want to listen to it in the car and stuff, you guys can do it on those links as well. Just so you know.
That's definitely how I listen to my podcast. Definitely in the car when
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll
In
be
the car,
putting.
cooking, taking a shower.
absolutely.
Right. So
Yeah.
I'll be putting those links on the description below.
Maybe
Like,
not taking a shower. That's kind of
we're
creepy now
doing
that I
it
think
for
about
you
it.
guys. It's for you.
Right.
This is so delusional because there's probably like nobody listening to this.
Actually,
You know what? It takes over 10
we've
years to
been
become a overnight success. So they're gonna start from somewhere.
we've been getting a little bit of views. Ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, okay.
Oye,
All right. All
oye.
right. All right. So today's episodes are
Eight,
uh
nine, 10.
no, I'll go ahead and start.
Yeah.
This is Tyree shoots his shots.
My favorite. I'm not gonna
Yay.
Um
lie, I'm loving this episode, like that episode.
Tyree's
It
my
was like
favorite. Tyree.
every episode Tyrese did love.
Yes.
Like
Like we root for Tyree. Justice for Tyree.
yes.
justice
Yes.
for him, go crazy.
I'm gonna
Justice for
make a shirt.
Tyree.
I know how to make shirts now. I'm gonna make a shirt.
I will say though, this episode kind of changed my opinion on him a little bit because some
How
of the
come?
moves he was trying to pull were a little creepy to me.
But you know what? I will not put that all to him. I will put that to his probably his brothers and like the people that he's around. They're like
Yeah, someone should like he came on a little too strong.
definitely. And but she also I love that she was very firm about her boundaries and she's like
Yeah,
no.
yeah. She's like, yeah,
And she did
no,
it in
but
a
thank
very
you.
I mean,
sweet
she gave
way.
him a kiss on the cheek, so it worked.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of
But
a
just like the question, I was kind of like, why would you ask that like that?
But I think, and this is what I will account it to. I feel like he's trying to rush because he tried to take his time, like really take his time with somebody, and it
Yeah,
not being true. So now he's trying to rush this process. And I think being with her is going to show them you can still slow it down and things will still naturally
yeah,
progress.
yeah. Every date, unfortunately, for the other person is a lesson for him.
which is
Until
a
he
good
gets to
thing
the
for
like
him though,
right.
yeah.
It's good for him, maybe not for the other person sometimes, but he's learning. So I give him props for trying.
Yes.
Right, right.
Love of that.
What I like though, even though yes, the questions were a little creepy, but what I am liking about Tyree is that he's he's getting out of his shell.
He is.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's, he's learning what not to say and what to say. Cause it's like, yes, we could blame it on the people that, that went with him to New Orleans and for him to be the way, the
I mean,
questions that he asks.
I blame him.
Yeah,
I blame.
but also he got something to do with it because
He a part of it.
he's a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, because he
right.
needs to know how it's gonna go if you say, because you never know unless you say it.
That is true.
You don't know how somebody's gonna react unless you say it.
Say what you need to
So,
say.
but I'm just very happy that with this girl, like even taking her back to the hotel, like in the pool, like that was a big thing for
It
him.
really
Like
was.
that's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, she was
That's
actually like she kind of gave off that she was into him. I couldn't tell if she was
She's
like just
into the
acting or
vibe. She's into his vibe.
Yeah.
It's a difference. She's
She's
into his vibe. She's
she likes him. She's just definitely not rushing things. Like it seems like
right.
yeah.
she's gone through her own things and she's like, I'm not rushing
And
anything.
plus, they went to New Orleans during Mardi Gras, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you like she's there to party, and
Yeah, she's
obviously
not
I'm not
looking for anything
right.
I'm
serious.
here for a good time, not a long
Right. And
time.
on top of that, I don't think obviously she's not that type. It don't seem like she's that type of person to be,
Yeah.
loose goose out here just doing shit with people.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm just happy that he's getting out his comfort zone, getting all
Yes.
these awkward questions, with people seeing the different reactions and stuff, and
Yes.
knowing he's learning what to say and what not to say, you know?
Yes, that's
Hmm.
definitely a lesson.
And yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that he did ask that creepy question because I feel like had he not asked that, she might have actually been like, you know what, like, yeah, like let's stay in touch. But then after that, she's probably kind of like put off, like, okay,
No, I mean they should.
this was
I
good, but like, I
I
don't
I
know.
think that she's still cool about it, but I think also I don't think that she's naive to the fact that he might be very new about a lot of things, and I think that she can deal
Hmm.
with that. Like
What did you
something
guys
in
think about
Disney.
her eyelashes?
No, ma'am.
This was if
No,
this was the
ma'am.
person who would
No, ma'am. No,
talk
ma'am.
about
Them
all this.
them lashes look like spider webs. Like they were just like ready to
Babe,
come out. Like
babe.
it's
I
just
know. I'm like,
no.
why? You're so
They
pretty.
look
Like,
like
why don't
spider
you have
legs.
that
Like they look like
on?
they were ready to come out. Like I got
Yeah,
scared for Tyree at one point. I ain't gonna hold you.
I hope she saw that and was like, you know what? I need to find a new lash person.
But I think some people
Do
don't
you
know what
do
they
you
look like
I don't think
until
those are extensions. I think those were strips.
it's
Maybe she'll go back to the demi wispies or
Right,
something.
right. Because I
Something a
feel
little
like
more natural.
those were like the dramatic strip ones, and
Hmm.
because of her sweating and all that, it wasn't sitting right on her eyes, and I was like, she looked very uncomfortable.
y'all are funny.
What is
Like
true?
y'all are
Lashes are
funny.
heavy.
Like
Okay,
if
They
lashes
y'all
are.
are
That's why I
what
never
heavy.
y'all
wear
think
them.
about the lashes, it was a no for me, sis. I
It's
did not.
it's a
I
no. It's
did.
a
I
no.
was not liking them. I think she could
I
do
had
better.
to ask the lash artist over here her opinion on the lashes.
Yeah, no, they look like spider arms, like they were about to come out. It's a little bit too dramatic for me. I don't
Like
like that.
Yeah.
there's
Mm-mm.
ways to be subtle dramatic, and I always
Hmm.
And that's my thing, because my thing is me personally, I love me a dramatic look. Like I love dramatic
Hmm.
lashes, but I love them to be uniform as well. Meaning,
Yeah.
as in they have that flow that they still dramatic but natural at the same time. Like it don't look bad on your face. It's not like something that you're like, oh, whoa, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you get what I'm saying? Like if you
Yeah.
see the lashes, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, those are nice. Like I
Yeah.
see what you did there. A little bit of dramatics, like one of those. That was
Yeah.
just like back up, back up. You're a
like,
little bit
what?
too close.
Like,
6 feet.
ew,
Yep.
word to-
All right.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God, you just
God.
said 6 feet. That just took me back.
Right. BC time before COVID go crazy.
Like y'all don't know. Some of y'all might
Okay.
not know about that.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go into Natalie now. This is still on episode 9.
Yeah,
Natalie's
Natalie, she went
story
to
gets so
the
crazy, but
this
this
is
is
when
where
she
she
went to the
goes.
hospital, right?
Yes, she went to the fertility clinic
Mhm, mhm.
to see about getting a donor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think this is probably like her best bet, or freezing her eggs probably.
For sure.
Because I don't know if Natalie's ever going to be able to have like a stable relationship.
I mean, my thing is, I'm just like, if you want to be a mom, I don't think that anything should stop you or prevent you from being a mom. And like, it seems
Yeah,
like you are definitely, you're on your way. Like, you're gonna figure it out one way or another. And I think that's beautiful for you. But I also need you to be realistic because like you get mad at one man who doesn't provide for you. So I'm just like, what do you think that baby's gonna do? It's gonna cry
right.
because it's gonna be like, what is this? Why don't I have stability in my life? And you're like, oh, I just wanted your sobat. I just wanted your sobat, and so I just got you.
See, me,
That's not okay, mom.
I have a couple
Oh God.
I have a couple
Oh Lord.
thoughts about this.
Oh Jesus.
No,
Also, okay,
go
before you
ahead.
start, I have to
Go
say,
ahead.
did you catch where she said she she was gonna train to be a nun after
Oh
her
yeah.
second marriage
Oh yeah.
She said she
or
She
was
her
said
first
she
marriage?
loved it. She said she loved it. It was
she
the
was
best
in
time.
there. She said she was in there
She said she loved when
doing
the
it.
when the price they get the price
The Pope, the
the
priest.
the priest will go around and bless you with the water. I was like, oh, it's so nice being blessed. Like, girl,
But it just be like sometimes I'd be like,
she think it was the
girl,
best time of my life. Like,
I just be like,
are we looking at the same thing? Like,
I just be trying to like see if I can like trust what she said. Cause I'd be like,
Like, are you real or are you
really?
acting?
Like, I just be wanting to know, bro. I just be wanting to know. That's really all I want to know.
Nah, she's insane. She's so funny.
Right.
It's giving
Okay.
hilarious.
So what I feel
Episode 9
about
still.
uh-huh.
Oh yes, continue about Natalie.
Oh
Continue
yeah.
about Natalie.
So what I feel about this situation with Natalie is she I get it that she wants to have a kid and all of that, but she is very much under pressure with her mom being there with her.
Yeah,
And I feel like because her mom is there is why she's pushing it even more. Because her mom is
Yeah.
like, "You're not getting any younger, like, I'm here, I want a grandkid, like, I want
yeah,
you to be married, like, you're my little
yeah,
Cinderella," like, she's babying her
Mm-hmm.
daughter, but, like, her mom it's a culture thing, her mom really, like, wants her to have a kid because she feels like if she's was to have a kid, that love, that unconditional
Yeah.
love is gonna make her happy, and it's like, that's it, that's all you need, and it's like, "Mom, no, we need money." We need
yeah,
money, mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
you get what I'm saying? And, like,
Yeah.
I understand her going and taking her mom, having these options, but also her mom doesn't really understand the whole donor
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
situation,
You can see that.
and
Yeah, it
she's
seems like they're thinking that like she's gonna pick a husband.
Yeah,
yeah,
And
yeah,
it's like that's
yeah.
not what this is. Like it's just sperm. That's it.
exactly. Like, her mom said,
But the
like
thing is, I'm thinking like, if her mom just truly understood that, I don't think that she would be down with it.
No, she'd be like,
no.
wait, you're gonna just do this with like a random. No, she would be
Just go
totally
like in
No,
against it.
advance
she
because
even said it
she didn't you.
yeah, she even said on the episode, she was like, you want to have a baby now and then get married later. In my culture, the father is nearby. Like, that's basically what she said. Like, the father is
Mm-hmm.
nearby, and it's for the real father. Like, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is not, they real. It's not like they're fake, but yeah.
Right.
But I feel like that's what it is right now. She's very overwhelmed and under pressure when it comes to her having a kid, especially since her and Josh didn't work out.
Yeah,
Like,
Mm-hmm.
and her mom is just like on some "I told you so," but not saying "I told you so." You know?
like
Yeah.
her mom is basically saying TikTok time is ticking.
Yeah.
Hey, what you gonna do?
Yeah. But that's what I had to say. I was like,
Yeah.
that's what it is. I feel like she's very overwhelmed right now with her mom.
Yeah. And it doesn't get any better either.
It
It
don't.
just gets
It
It
don't.
like,
don't
It don't.
it don't.
oh
It
my
don't.
gosh, the ending is just like, I can't.
Insane.
I can't.
I'm gonna put you down.
Okay, but let's move on to John. John
Oh my God,
from
John.
Boston.
Oh my God, John.
This
First
All
of
I have to
all,
say,
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no,
'Cause
all I
this
have
is
to say
good.
from his segment is that their baby is so freaking cute. Like
River?
Thaisa and Patrick's
Oh, yeah,
baby,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
know that
Yeah, that
baby's
baby's
so
so
sweet.
cute.
so freaking cute.
Yeah.
And
So,
and
mhm,
also I'm here for this all these questions, this investigation they're doing. I think they're totally in the right. They have
mhm,
every
I
right to
love
be
the
nervous about
honesty.
him.
I
yeah.
love the honesty. And first of all, because Thais is going to be honest, and she be like, it's the facial expressions. I'll
That's
be like,
exactly what I was
yo,
gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna
yo.
say was the facial expressions because we had to stop this episode on that specific part because I was like, I looked at Babe and I was like, hold on. No, for
Yeah,
real. I was like, this is a situation that I'd be talking about. When people, cause like, it's like so she's asking these questions, right? He's answering her. Thais is not realizing what her face looks like until like she looks at it. Cause it's like you think you have a poker face, but in reality, you looking at them like, girl, what? Like, what? Like, confused, you're dumb, like on that. And I be telling Babe, I'm like, this is the situations that I be talking about where I can't control my face because I don't know that my face look like that at the moment. Like, it's one of those. And she was like, I get it now. I was like, yeah, like it's one of those that you're like in shock, like you don't even know what's going on. Like, one of those. But Thais' face had me, all her facial reactions had me weak. Like even in the confession at the end, like when they asked the question, she was like, I was like, girl. I was like, girl. I understood everything without you even saying anything.
Bad.
Like,
It was so bad. I was
like I
We need to make
understood
some
her
we need to make some
110%.
memes out of those faces. Like we need to
oh we
screenshot those
will.
and
Oh,
make
because
some memes.
Thais has nothing but gold, okay? Like she has so much that I could just make a memes off of just really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, but how do you feel about I feel like Thais and her and Josh's brother were speaking facts when asking the question like, how do you know is it real love?
My thing is
Right.
I'm just like
Because this is 6 months.
I feel like
Right. She's like, you only see each other on vacation. So
Barely so,
this
because
is
it's a
not,
it's a weekend
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I mean, one thing is I'm like I know that John
excuse
was
me.
like taking it like, oh y'all just in my way, da, da, da. And like they're just like, dude, like you I'm like, I'm trying to figure out like he ever had a place on his own? Has he ever had
Yeah, I don't
responsibility
think he
on his own? And I'm
has.
just like, unfortunately,
What we
him and old
seen.
girl are not having these really good intense conversations. Y'all are just having good casual conversations, but you want him to move in. It's only been 6 months, and I'm like, that's lesbian territory. Like that's weird.
That's
Like when I
yeah.
hear straight people want to move in after for what, and you have a kid, what is wrong
Yeah,
with you?
red flags, red
I'm
flags.
like, do you know where he works? Do you know what he does? Like, what is his history? Like, where has he lived before? Like, it's not giving that y'all are asking any important questions, but you want him to move in with you. What? So he can be on the couch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just I don't know. I feel like his girl, she needs to get out of that cloud that she's in
Yeah.
when it comes to him.
Mm,
Like stop putting him in this pedestal where we might be wrong, but this is outside looking in. I feel like she might be putting him in a pedestal like, oh, because you're in this show, you're,
right.
you're getting some type of income. You get what I'm saying?
Now that's something that nobody's ever going to say, and I'm so glad you said it.
Yeah, because that's what it's some real it's a real thing. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna tell me that she don't know who he is. She clearly like it's all over his Instagram, it's all over social
Mm-hmm.
media. Like you get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So it might be to the point that she's like, okay, well, if you come here while it's recording and stuff like that, we're gonna have some type of income coming in. So her priority is not thinking that he needs a job, that she's thinking this is his main job, but it's like, girl.
How long
Like
you
this
think
is
this is
like
going to
one
last?
season. Like he's only done a couple episodes.
My
Like,
thing is, I'm like, just because you are on a season of 90 Day does not mean that you will have the longevity.
We know that
right.
other people are delusional.
I don't understand how, because you can only remember a few people from 90 Day Fiance. If somebody like from the first season came up was like, I was on, I don't remember you.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
remember
Right.
you.
Right.
Like, it's not giving remembrance.
Right. And
Like,
he was like a side character because
Yeah.
he was never really on 90 Day Fiance.
I,
Right.
I feel like
So
his brother encouraged them to do so he could get some money so he could kick him out of his house so he wouldn't feel like, oh, you'll be okay.
yeah.
That's what it's giving.
Because he
I
seems
could be
like the type
wrong.
of guy that can't really hold down like a consistent job.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem
And I
like
feel
it.
like I feel like his girl needs to like I said, come down out of that Delulu cloud that she's in and like really ask them questions and really figure out who her man is because I'm gonna tell you something. Having a kid all like with autism and can't speak and stuff, you have to know who you bringing in
Truly.
Hmm.
because
The level of patience.
yeah, like he has to have patience. Like patience is a virtue, especially when it comes to that little girl.
Yep.
So it's like if he doesn't have that, and I, you can tell he barely even has it with himself. What makes you
Right.
think he's gonna have it with a little girl
Yeah.
when you're working
Yeah.
and you're home
Yeah.
and he's home?
Yeah.
Like these are things that you have to really think about because that little girl can't say much, but
Hmm.
if looks could kill, they would. That's all I gotta say.
You said a lot without saying anything at all.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But okay, also who was on here? Oh, Ruben, right? Ruben and Debbie.
Was
Yeah.
Ruben here? Oh, yes.
Oh,
The way, this is when Julian
Pressed
got
him.
to interrogate him. Yes. I thought this was
Mhm.
like such a joke. I feel like this was like, he's not worried about Ruben. He's not
Ah,
worried about Ruben.
he's not. I mean, he tried to
I
be.
think he's more worried about his mother before he's worried about Ruben.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I feel like he just wants to press, and I'm like, my thing is like the things that he said. I was kind of like, cause I'm like, okay, one, I like, cause he said that she moved to Morocco, and I'm like, I thought it was she visited,
No,
realized
she
that.
moved. She moved.
Oh,
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
she visited. Oh,
Mm-mm. Well,
damn.
she
so
visited once and then she came back and she moved.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And my thing is, he's like, it put the family in turmoil, and I'm like, the family in turmoil, or did it just, rattle a cage a little bit? Like, I mean, like, did it put y'all on a financial burden or something like that? Because it just seemed like Miss
Mm,
Debbie got her own life, and she was living her own life. And again, she's gonna live her own life. And yes, there
Huh?
might be some consequences with her actions, but she also handles them very well, I might add. I'm like, she's like, hey, that wasn't it, and I, probably shouldn't have done that. And I'm
But
like, you're saying that this is the same thing with Ruben. I'm like, Ruben's in her age bracket. So how can you say it's the
yeah,
same
it's
thing?
not the same.
so this is why
Yeah, stayed away, not a
right.
country. Like,
Right. But this is the reason that I'm explain to you something. So Debbie, she old.
really.
Clearly. We all see that. She old, right?
Right.
Her kids are like my age, more our age. Our
Yeah,
age, right?
right.
Like me, how I am with my mom.
Hmm.
At one point, she is gonna come over here and live with me. I don't want her to be too far away from me because I don't know what's gonna happen to that lady. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Anything that could happen. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what it was with them.
Okay.
It was like she's all the way in half of the world, like on the other side of the world. And what if something
Right,
happens to my mom? Now we gotta wait a day and a half to get to her, and who knows if she gonna be alive then? Like it's one of those.
right.
You get what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. And also because Miss Debbie kind of did this to herself, she told Julian that she might have to move to Miami before her and Ruben
Yeah.
made it official, like, okay, we're gonna make this work. This is the relationship that we're building now. Like you get
Yeah.
that hasn't been said for her to even tell. I feel like she should never told
Hmm.
Julian that. That was where Julian was like, oh no.
I
That's
get,
why
I
he
guess that was a bit premature.
right. And that's why I feel like Julian was like, oh no, I'm gonna let Ruben know what's going on because my mom is over here doing the most. She might move next week. Like it's one of those.
Hmm.
That's what it is.
I mean, you make a point.
Yeah. I feel like
You
that's
have a point. You have a point.
yeah.
Like, point very much taken. You did that, baby.
I
Ooh,
did.
you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
All right, let's move on now back into episode 10.
Oh
Um,
yes.
and I'll start with Natalie. Why the
yeah.
fuck was her mom making Egos on the fucking stove? Did you guys not see that?
No.
I saw a snippet of it. I was like, bruh.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, no, like I had this on and I went into the kitchen, so I wasn't paying attention. And then I looked back, I was like, wait a minute. Because I'm like, they like zoomed in on it a couple times. I was like, is this bitch making fucking Eggo waffles on the motherfucking stove?
She
I'm
said
sorry.
she said they get crispier like that.
I'm
And then like
sorry. I don't.
the way Natalie was eating them, she literally would like she was just like messing with it the whole time. I don't think she even
Mm-hmm.
ate any of it.
No, she ate. She
And
ate some of it. She did.
she ate like 3 bites and she just kept like I was like, why are you playing with it so much? Like relax, it's not going anywhere.
She was playing with her hand. It was giving me yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw that.
But
Mm-hmm.
um
Yeah.
yeah, what do you guys think about their evil plan to get a child?
Like I said before, Natalie is very overwhelmed with her mom.
Yeah.
So
We see where the Delulu in
Oh
Natalie's
yeah,
heart
it's
comes
very
from.
evident where
right,
it's coming from.
right. So, because her mom on that same scene ended up telling her that she called Michael to come and see them. So,
Insane.
right,
Insane.
right,
Just a tad, you know.
right. And now her mom is over here. Like, at first, Natalie was like, Mom, like, why would you do that? Whatever. But then she's like, you know what? Why not give it another try? Like, it doesn't
The
hurt.
way
We're still married. It was just the way she changed, like, her whole
the way
demeanor.
her eyes, yo, they're crazy. She was like, hmm,
Yeah.
what?
It was like one of those like it was like a light bulb just
My thing is, I'm just like, leave that man alone. Leave
I
that man
know.
alone.
That poor
I
man,
feel like
he
if
is so
anything that she needs
traumatized.
to do, girl heal, become independent, and
She
then
won't do it.
she ain't never gonna do
Now
it.
my thing is too, they haven't seen each other for a year and some change, right? They're still married. Michael has yet to do the work to divorce her. So my thing is her thinking that it might be another chance. She ain't wrong. It might be.
Nah, that's just called laziness.
No, I think they kept the marriage going so that they could get her mom out of Ukraine.
Right.
Oh, that
But
could have
Because
been
this is kind of like around the time of like when
that.
like the war's still
Definitely,
going on.
right,
definitely could
right.
have been it. You are definitely right on that.
Right, but still, with her mom being in the States, it might kindle. You never know, because he did love her mom. That was the key to his heart.
Okay, but she don't like where he lives.
Yeah, that's a
All
big
right, well, that's their
problem.
problem. We not in that relationship.
Well, that's the
I
relationship
was
that wants to
thinking
make
it
a
from
baby.
that.
I mean, I don't know. And look, I guess they're gonna be long distance
And
again.
he was not and he was not trying to like move at all. So my thing is I'm just like another part of that was just like it wasn't that he didn't love her. It wasn't that he didn't have the same ideals as her. That wasn't the issue.
He wasn't willing to compromise. That's what it was.
It was more so that she wanted this lavish lifestyle. That's
Yeah,
what
she
she
had a
wants.
very
That's
unrealistic
why she
life
liked Homeboy because
depiction.
yeah.
Yeah, like she just thought like all of America was like cool, like LA, and she would be like
And it's like,
able to
girl,
become an
no, there are some
actress. And
boring
it's
ass
like,
places here. There's some
yeah.
pretty places, and it's okay.
And he took her to the country, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
It was a country.
Yeah. So
It
yeah.
was a country.
I'm about to say you didn't even want to take her to the good parts of Florida. Like, damn.
No, it's
No,
like
no,
she
no, no.
moved to
He
play.
lived in Washington. She
Yeah,
chose to go to Florida.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, do we want to do her? Do we want to do our?
No, we could leave her for last. Leave her for last. Please.
Who?
You
Who?
know
You
who.
know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, let's leave her for last because she stressed me out. She stresses me out.
Okay, so the next person I have on my list is Debbie.
Okay.
And I think this is just a continuation of how he like, yeah, when he just said like, oh, pretty much put all her business out there, made her look really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I realized as he was saying this, she started talking to Osama when he was 22, which is really gross.
Actually, it might be younger than that because she told Ruben in that same episode because Ruben had confronted her about it. Not confronted her, but like spoke to her about it.
Yeah.
She said that she met him years ago.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think if it was like if it's years ago, then she met him when he was like 21, 22. So
Yeah, that's still bad.
It is
that's
too
like
bad.
really bad.
But also what's getting to me is to Miss Debbie, why are you wasting your retirement money on making sure his family are in a safe place?
Yeah.
What
Hmm.
what's going on?
My thing
Like
is,
I know you have a big heart, but that's not your family. Let them be.
Shoot. If
Osama could
Miss
figure
Debbie's
it
just
out.
giving away money like that, then
Right.
I
Miss
don't
Debbie,
know.
pull
Let's
up.
be
Send me
friends. I need help.
right.
truly.
We about to have Miss Debbie, pull up. We need you actually not far from us, Miss Debbie. You in Atlanta. We could link.
She did somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Who else was in this? Oh,
This is
Veronica.
when John goes to Texas finally.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
that that kind of seemed just like kind of weird a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
was so weird.
It was awkward.
He just, first of all, I didn't know it was a 4-day gap. I didn't know it was a 4-day gap when he called her
Yeah.
and he pulled up. A 4-day gap.
Yeah.
He just up and left. That's a red flag
Crazy.
right there. That
Well, I mean,
Just the
he's living out the suitcase, like ready to go at all times. So
He is ready to
he
go
was
at
ready.
all times. Like, he doesn't have to worry about the
I'm
transition.
happy. I'm happy that his girl already had a house. Very happy
Yeah,
about
her house
that.
is actually really cute.
It is, but it's just like, again, it's like, girl, you're prepared for life. This man is not.
Dude, you could tell the look on her face when he came in.
And
She was like,
she was like, oh man, like,
she
I'm
was
like,
like,
you're about to be
"Oh, this
taking
is
care of two
weird.
kids.
You're in my house. Like, why are you in my house?" And she's like,
Yeah, and then when he had to like unpack her stuff, he's like, "Oh, you want me to put it in River's house temporarily?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's a temp, we'll figure it out, whatever." And he ended up sleeping in the little girl's room
mm-hmm.
in an air mattress. I'm like, you left your bed to go to an air mattress. I,
Yeah, he could have at least slept on the couch.
that's what I said.
Just don't.
That's what I said. But to each his own. And he got to clean his feet. Cause why your
Yeah.
feet look dirty and you just got to the bed?
I, I wasn't gonna go in on that. I just kind of let that.
Got me upset.
But I think I'm like, she already seen multiple accounts of him just being dirty and was okay with it. So I'm just like, I hope that you understand that it just gets worse. You're just gonna find more and more things like to where it's like, oh my God, really? And it's like, yeah, really. This is what you accepted. You're like, oh, I love your musk, but it's gonna turn into stank real soon, and you're gonna be like, I hope you still love it, still love it.
Right, because it's different. You smell it for a day or two, and then having it in your environment,
Yeah,
that's two different things.
yeah,
That's nasty.
it is.
Disgusting. Disgusting. That's all I gotta say. Nasty. It's giving me PTSD and it's
It's
disgusting.
okay, babe. It's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's fine. I know.
I know.
Time
Okay.
for a commercial break.
Commercial break.
Commercial break.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, now we're back from our commercial break.
Jessica.
And we're going to pick up where we left off on episode 10. Is it time to talk about She Who Shall
Yes.
Not Be Named?
Yes. No, she shall be named now. Chantel. Yes.
Goodness.
Yes. The I don't even know what is it because they're all delusional at this point. Like
I know.
It
it's
just feels like it's like it can't even be real. It can't even be real. I feel like
I
that's when she did the
I feel like
acting
I'm in
to
a
stay on the
Twilight
show.
Zone with Chantel.
It does feel like that.
It feel like we're in a whole like Twilight
I
Zone.
don't know. I
It's
just
giving
get
deja
mad.
vu.
I just get mad because every time she says something, it just contradicts what she says before. Like literally every time she says something, I'm like, bro, just stop talking.
But
Because you don't even mean what you say. 'Cause that's what it is coming to.
but I think is also her best friend now was kind of like on episode 10, her best friend was kind of like egging her on in a way, like giving her the little battery on her back. And not in a bad, not in a sense like you should pursue this person, but in a sense like, Chantel, I need you to realize like he's not that into you. You know, like, he wasn't showing you that much when we was there and you're about to leave. And like, you got to understand you on vacation. Like she was her friend at one point was starting to get, have a low sense. But then Chantel over here, with her face and like, I don't know. I just want to know where it goes. And da 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 da. And it's like, girl,
I just wish you would live.
just have fun.
Like, you're
I
ruining the
know. They're probably like, can we just have one day on this vacation that is not centered around you and your little boyfriend?
But that's why also they looked like they were over her because when she said, "Oh yeah, he asked if you can see me one last time." They were like, "Girl. Girl."
It's just all she needed this much. She's one of those girls like all you need to do is this much, and then she'd be like, okay, I'm good again. And it's like, It's so sad. And it's
Yeah.
so sad because it's so Atlanta. It's such women in Atlanta. And it's just like,
And this is a person from Atlanta talking, guys. I just want y'all to know that.
sure am. And I'm like, if y'all have anything to say about it, I'm gonna be like, y'all are liars. Cause y'all know how y'all are. It takes only this much. It takes only this much effort to make y'all go 3 years and be like, I don't know what I was doing.
Go 3 years, go crazy.
That much effort is all it takes.
How we
This
go
seems
from
a little personal. Oh.
It's not me.
I don't know. Well, you know,
I guess kind of.
it was a little personal.
Yeah, I got the. Hey, I am from Atlanta, so
Um,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that was basically what they were talking about in this episode. It was just mainly her, like her friend was like trying to give her some sense. She's not hearing it. She's still gonna go see him. So
Yeah.
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 Oh,
So
we're missing
good.
one more couple,
Hmm.
Veronica. Because episode 10, the name of the episode,
Oh
it says
Oh
Veronica
yeah.
says goodbye.
my goodness!
How could we forget?
Right.
You
I
did that,
mean,
babe. Oh man, Jesus.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, how'd you feel about that? How'd you feel about that? Because
I just want her to be done, honestly. I just want her to be done. I just want her to re recognize and realize, like, girl, not it. Not freaking it. Just no. Just no. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop messing with this
It's
child.
he's not a good look. Like she just needs to let it go.
yeah, because even what he said, he was like, "Oh, we said some things to each other that we didn't like," and because he when they got to the airport, he was like, what did he say? Thank you for kicking me out. And she was like, thank you for not leaving. I'm like, that's you guys are toxic. Toxic as hell.
It's giving
Hmm.
toxic,
Like toxic as
but I
hell.
can't. Honestly, at
It's
this
giving
point,
Veronica didn't live her like teenage 20 life. Like it's
I mean,
giving
It's
this is
something,
like
yeah, like this is too chaotic for someone her age to be
yeah.
but it's
doing.
like also, you know what? That is honestly the problem with like kind of like shows with like these. I can't tell if like this is just how you really are, or if you're just doing this for a check on TV. So it's like it's kind of like I'm getting frustrated, but then I'm like, should I even be getting frustrated?
No, because it could be both.
Yeah.
It could be.
Because it
Either
could be
way, it's
both.
something to talk about.
It is.
Right. But yeah, I just feel like it's very they're just toxic. Like that little interaction right there in the goodbye in the airport, that got me.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you for what should they thank you for not leaving. Like,
Like,
girl, you should have packed his stuff up like you said he was and kicked him out at night. That's what you should have done and
yeah.
had his ass figure it out. Like, yeah, I look good. But yeah, have it as figure it out. Like the fuck?
Like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I don't think there'll be another season with Veronica and
Oh, no.
Jamal.
I hope
I
not.
think they're done after this. There's no way they're still
Hopefully.
Oh,
together.
that is for sure. That ship has sailed.
Hopefully she comes to a realization that she deserves somebody with the mindset that she deserves, With
Yeah.
with that mature mindset, not the childish mindset.
Yeah. And
Mm.
hopefully Tim doesn't get in the way.
Tim doesn't ever get in the way.
He does a little bit.
I mean, yeah, but he only gets in the way when he sees that Veronica is not seeing the true colors, which is what
Yeah.
he's doing with Jamal. Like he's been trying to get her to understand, like, girl, this is a boy. This is not a man. This is a boy. He's just here for a good time, not a long time. Like, stop making him a long time.
Yeah. It's been way too long, Veronica. Let it go.
Right. Like, that's what it is. Uh, oh, and in 10 as well. Not chance chance. Jesus, sorry guys, it was my dog. Um, in this episode as well, though, Natalie, this is when they met up with Michael.
Yes. Yes. With Mama.
Yeah, when Michael pulled up on them. Um, how you feel about that interaction?
Hmm.
Right, right,
I
right.
mean, it was a cute lunch date. Very nice. Very family
I'm very upset
oriented.
that they just up and left mom in the park. I'm just saying. They said they was gonna walk. They drove off.
Yeah.
Nobody caught that. I'm
I
putting it
don't
out
think
there
Mama
again.
cared. Mama was like, yes, she's gonna go get my grandbaby. Go
Yeah,
off.
I think that's all she cares about at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But should we go into the next episode now?
yeah, yeah.
Episode 11.
Mhm.
Who do you want to start with? Do you want to continue with Natalie? Because this is a dramatic ending that is just like,
Oh, I mean, go ahead, because honestly, I might have to put it on low while you talk.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go ahead and start with Natalie since
Mhm.
she's the name of the episode. Natalie asks a question. Long story short, Natalie and Michael, they leave mom at lunch,
Mhm.
and mother says, like, go on, sister, ask the question. So she goes to the park with Michael,
When they drove off.
and yep, they drive off to this cute little park, and Natalie straight up asks him, would you like to have a baby together?
Oh my God, she did?
Yes, she did.
Jesus.
Yes, she did.
The pizza's here. You didn't bring me one.
I didn't eat the pizza yet.
Oh,
Oh.
you guys got pizza? I had salad for dinner. Don't use that in front of me.
Oh yeah, we got some pizza. Um,
But yeah, she just said, Michael, can we
you
have a
heard this?
child together?
Natalie asked Michael to have a child together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That ass in his face.
Talking. It's been a year.
Crazy.
Some change.
That's
Crazy.
literally what he said. He said, we haven't spoken in years.
That shit is crazy to me.
And you thought, oh, let me
And then you know what she says when he says that?
Huh.
She says, have you met someone?
I mean, it's
what
a
does it matter? You met somebody. You met a couple people. A
True,
few
right.
of them.
Right.
A few of
You
them.
literally came to California for
I'm gonna tell
Josh.
you something. I won't be surprised if Michael hit her with the, oh, by the way, we got a divorce because that
That's
might
exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens.
wait, he did? Oh no, neta coño.
Yep, yep,
What? See,
yep.
now I was just guessing, y'all, because I didn't watch this episode.
You already know what's gonna happen because you know she's gonna be like, my heart is broken again. Yeah, shut, fuck you and your heart. I don't give a
Well, you
damn.
guys predicted the whole scene.
Wow, really? Ain't
Yep.
no way.
I'm
Like,
getting too good at this.
no. Natalie's just too predictable.
Yeah, she really.
Yeah.
That's
Try
just
harder,
Yeah, my
Natalie.
heart broken again. I'm like, girl, like that man was not your first option.
no, but
That was your option F.
And
And like,
he straight up told her, he said, oh, is this like your backup plan or something since you realized that your LA dream wasn't gonna work?
yeah, yeah.
what she say?
She just stood there quiet.
Yeah, nice,
You better
nice.
stand up for yourself.
Right, you
Mhm.
better.
Stand up for
Go
yourself.
ahead, Michael. Do your big one. Damn, man, he getting married. Go crazy. But that's what you get. Because I don't know what she thought. That she thought that Michael, just because you were married, that he wasn't going to do nothing when you out here doing something.
Right. Like
I think
let
that
On
him
TV at that.
man let
right.
you happily live out your life and how your fantasy of what you thought that you wanted, and he let you do that. He let you go see that all for yourself, and it imploded in your face. And now you're gonna be like, "Hey," and he's like, "No, I gave you a chance to have stability. I gave you a chance to have a family. I gave you all of the chances." And the thing is, like, when you agree to marry somebody, to have someone in your life forever until death do you part, you have to understand everything's not gonna go the way that you want it to go. There's gonna be something that you're gonna be like, this is what I can like deal without, but these are my hard, I can't live without these. And it's just like it's understandable. But everything is not gonna be on like everything, you can't check everything out on your list. And if you can't, kudos to fucking you. But
Right.
realistic.
Right.
You had everything that you wanted. It was just wasn't in the state and it wasn't in the city. You couldn't get over that?
Mhm. Mhm.
Because I'm gonna
So
tell
now
you,
you're in the city that you want to be, you're in the state that you want to be, and now you have nobody.
and you're struggling.
Mhm.
Don't do that. Now you gotta weigh. Now you're like, oh man, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah. Now she's all alone. She has to figure it out again. Find another Josh.
Juice. Because Josh not coming back. Josh
Yeah,
not coming.
no,
His
he's
friends was like
not.
on his ass, like, dude, wake up.
Right. Good. Good.
Yeah.
That's
We'll definitely
crazy.
have
You
another
predicted.
season of we'll definitely have another season of Single Life with Natalie on it, 100%.
Oh yeah, like my thing is like she is good, very frustrating TV. Unfortunately,
Yes.
very
Mhm.
very frustrating. Just want to shake her. Like I want to give her shaken baby syndrome. Like I just want like
Shake the baby.
it's like golly, girl, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a break because I think we only have three left in this episode. So let's take a break from the heavy hitters and let's go back to Debbie because this piece was kind of short.
Yes.
Okay.
She's leaving Miami and she confronts
Confront.
Julian.
I was about to say, yeah, she
Like what
confronts
Yeah.
the hell did you say to Ruben?
that
No, you
was
better tell him. Tell him.
I'm not gonna lie. That's literally how she sound when she get in her country. That's how
I can't help it. Sometimes it come out,
it
but
do.
then
It
I
do.
take
It
it
be
goes
so
it
cute.
goes away because she go
It be so
I'm like
cute.
nah, never mind.
It's so cute. When I be noticing, I'll be like, look at her country ass.
Say it again. Say it again.
Like what the hell did you say to Ruben? What? I said, oh, she mad. Oh, she mad, mad. Like you don't mess this
Bruh.
baby up. Oh,
Yeah. But how did that go?
Um, I think at the end he kind of realized like, oh, maybe I should have just let my mom handle that on her own. But he did kind of get to say like what you were saying. He's just so concerned about the her decision making skills right now.
Right.
I mean, if
Um,
you're so concerned, then then she might as well just live with you if you're that concerned of all her decision making skills.
yeah, well, I mean, that's why they want to keep her close by. They want to keep her in
Nah, not
Georgia.
close by, dude. Like, let her live in your house. You be like, take care of her. Like, cause people be like saying like, "Oh, I'm just worried about you," but you like not doing the drastic things to show that you're worried. Like, you
But
want to do just enough.
But
but
she would not. She's too active
I
to
was
be one
about
of
to
those people
say,
that's
yeah,
like,
she's way
she would
too
be like,
like
oh, no, 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 you're not controlling me.
yeah, because she in her own house, she has her own little studio that she paints and all that stuff. If she moves in with her son, they ain't gonna have the space for all her paintings and all her artwork and
Buy
her
another house.
her life. And, like
Buy
Hmm.
another one.
she could just stay in her house.
Yeah,
Oh
but no, nope, nope. They worried.
Lord. But yeah,
But that's kind of how it ended. They made up and she went back to Georgia and she said, we'll see what happens with Ruben the Cuban, but I'm in no rush.
See,
So
like her, she's like the only one who's doing this shit right.
somehow,
I
from
think
from
he really learned from
crazy
her.
Delulu in Morocco, she's got her shit together now.
He really learned. I believe that
she
she
learned
really
from her
learned.
own mistakes,
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
That she
we was
understands these young men ain't nothing, ain't they?
that's because we was hoping like
She was
gonna
hoping she
get
was
it.
gonna get it. Yeah,
Please get it.
yeah.
Please.
So that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay.
All right. And I guess the person we started with, we can close with Chantel.
So, oh my God. Okay, so I just saw it. Okay, so let me talk about it because I just saw it literally fresh right now.
What are we thinking about the look first? The purple dress, the
I
purple
don't.
eyeshadow.
I don't like it. I don't.
Her friends are over her.
I haven't liked a couple
Her
of the
friends are
looks.
over her.
Yeah,
They don't
but she's
care.
also just referring to them as the glam squad, like another glam look, and I'm like, they wanted to enjoy their vacation too.
Vacation, yeah.
They weren't here to just work for you, and I'm like, it's making them.
Maybe they were. Maybe they're not even her real friends. And they just pretended for
Only
the
the
show.
Spanish
I
girl
know that
is.
one girl is her.
The
Like,
Spanish
Yeah.
girl
I'm
is
saying
her
the other
friend.
two, maybe they're not.
Yeah. I mean, the guy, he is a twerking instructor.
He is a twerking instructor.
Nobody said it was hers, but he is one.
I mean, could you really imagine her having friends like that?
I can't imagine her having friends because she doesn't have a personality.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's the people who do her hair and makeup, and then she just invited them and said, "Just say you're my friend. Like act like you're my friend for the show, and you
Yeah, I
can go
mean
on the
that's
free trip."
It was
that's
like
depressing. That's depressing.
it is.
Mhm.
It's very sad, but
That's
you
very
know what?
sad.
She did what she had to do.
Like you went to nursing school, you ain't got no nurses friend, no none of that. No, no,
No,
nobody from your residency. Like,
apparently not. Apparently not.
like
That's
damn.
sad. That's sad. That's sad. Like, aw,
Now,
aw.
now, now that we got past the look, right, and the hair,
Lay it on me, babe.
this woman, like, I cannot.
Speak your truth.
No, okay. Uh,
Ooh, she's about to get on the hives, y'all. Like,
What's his name? Giannis, right?
Giannis.
Mhm.
Giannis, right? Okay. He's, I think what it is, Giannis is trying to make her comfortable with him in a sense, not just because he sees that she's trying, like she's trying to like, get in a relationship with him. Like he sees
Mhm.
that. But oh, that was the same thing that we got in the last time. My bad.
I don't know.
Um,
That's just
but he sees that she wants to get in a relationship, and I feel like what he's trying to do is slow it down without telling her slow it down.
Yeah, I can see that.
You
I can
could
see
see it,
that.
right?
Yeah.
like, let's just date.
Yeah, because
Let's just have fun.
they had a moment in the park, and he was like, I feel like she just wanted to say goodbye and just leave, and he didn't want her to just up and leave like that. He wanted to let her know, hey, listen, I do like you. I do have some, your vibe is nice, but you got to be realistic too. I'm in Greece and you're in America. Like,
But I'm like, he's in Greece and he plays football.
but he never been to the States. So, yeah.
But I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
you play football in Greece, and I'm just like, who says that you stay in Greece that long?
No, he don't, but I'm just saying, but he never been to the States. He don't
Yeah,
even play in the States. So it's like,
yeah.
let's
I
be
mean, that
real.
makes sense. A lot of soccer stuff doesn't happen here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm saying though, Chantel gotta get out of that delusional cloud that she's in and gotta be realistic about this girl. He was just a fun time, a good
Mhm.
time.
Like, you should have been enjoying your life. You going back and questioning yourself is the annoying part. Because I'm like, why couldn't you just have fun? You could have just had fun, but no, no. Like, I gotta figure it out. I don't know what's going on. Like, I gotta go seek this out. But this is more than just a play. No, it's a playing, bro. What the? Did you not remember the rules? Like, the very first day you forgot the rules. How did you forget the rules the first day? Like, Jesus Christ. Ah!
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like he's trying to work with her
Yeah, in some way.
in some way, but he's not saying anything either. So it's like in her head, she's like, "Oh my God, we're falling for each other. We have chemistry, all this stuff." And when he gets on confession, he's like, "Yeah, I like her. It's going good. She's nice." Like it's one of those. And it's
Mhm.
like they're both in two different pages, but nobody's speaking up. Like, and it's
Yeah.
like it's a miscommunication all around. And Chantel's gonna get hurt when she get back to the States. That's all I gotta say. I feel like she's gonna get hurt because once football starts, like soccer, once it starts, and he gets busy and on his schedule, and she over here, because we all remember how she was with Pedro, always on the
Right. Like
phone with him, always wanting his attention at all
right.
times. So I'm just saying, once his schedule gets back on track with his football, she's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
She's gonna feel like, oh, he don't want to pay attention to me, or he got somebody else. And it's like, no, he's just a regular person that has a life.
Right. Okay, so what happens? What happens? Okay, so the soccer date.
Uh-huh. It was plain. It was
Yeah,
basic.
the drama.
It was no drama. It was the
No, the
chemistry
drama.
was
I was like, oh, don't
yeah,
leave.
yeah. The non-chemistry chemistry that they have. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. It's
Yeah,
amazing. It's
However you want to
it's
take
so
you know,
weird.
the fireworks are going crazy. You saw that in the back? Like it was crazy.
Yeah, like I don't know. Was he a paid actor too? Like,
It's giving. It's giving.
right?
Giving. It's giving. It's giving he don't really play football.
Yeah, I feel like he's a paid actor.
Yeah, like he just
it's kind of weird. It's
yeah.
kind of weird. Not
and I really hope that she's like, I honestly, I hope it is
from
because
who
the
she
chemistry
attracted
is
the
so
first day
weird.
to who she with Giannis. I'm like,
I mean,
really?
Giannis does look better than the first guy. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Oh
She
yeah.
just thought that she was okay.
No, 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 no. Keep going.
I mean,
No, no. Say what you had to say.
I just don't. I'm just not. It's just not
My bad,
realistic
yo.
to me to think that she was going to catch Giannis. I just don't feel like.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Giannis wanted to hit the first night, and because it didn't go as planned, he just kept it going. It's just one of those.
I think that's what was happening.
That's what exactly
What?
what it was
Like he's
happening.
just trying to keep her like right here.
Yeah,
So it's
like
like whenever she feels like she's ready, just be like, all right, cool.
right. Like, or when she goes to Greece and be like, "Hey, Giannis, I'm here," and he'd be like, "All right, I'm gonna go get you." Like, it's one of those.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
talking with your titties.
no, I was
You can
texting. I
see
was
the video
texting.
where Aileen is like giving like Chantel titties.
Oh my
It needs to
I'm
God.
be
over here
her.
like this. I was
And her
texting.
impression of her, she doesn't change her voice. She just holds her titties
That's
together
a,
to
like,
make
oh
sure
my
it's
God.
all titties.
Yeah. All right. Did they show John in the last episode?
Um, I don't think they did. I think it was it was just Chantel, and Chantel was kind of like the closer. Pretty much Giannis says that he is going to go visit her in Georgia one day,
Oh Lord.
as long as she promises to go back and visit him in Greece. So,
You ain't gotta
and
worry
then
about
like
that.
as
She'll make her
she's
way.
yeah, and then surprise, production probably paid him to do this. Like literally as they're getting in the van to go to the airport, he shows up with roses and just says, "I wanted to see you one last time," and gives her a
Oh my
dramatic
God.
kiss in the street. And you know she is dying. Her little Disney princess heart is like,
Oh
Head
my
oh
over
God.
my
heels.
god, this
That's
is
the,
it.
that'd be the part. That'd be the part that be getting there, and I'm like, bro, y'all need to stop. Stop doing this, bro.
Yeah. So I I like the chemistry and that like don't match up. Like that's why I'm like he has to have been paid to do that because there's no way he actually felt
Oh yeah, production
Oh yeah.
definitely was like, "Yo, pull up. We gonna go get you.
Yeah,
We
don't
got
worry
the
about
flowers in
nothing.
the car. Don't
Just
worry
get in the
about it."
car.
Like,
We gotta make
that.
this look
Yeah.
nice. We only got one time to
mm-hmm.
do this. Okay, just make it look
Because
nice.
production at this point, they know Chantel.
They do. They know what's up.
They know
Hmm.
that it don't take a lot to impress her.
They don't. They don't. So
So,
her friends know that it don't take a lot. That's why they be worried for her. That's what that is.
That
mm,
is
They be
scary.
worried as hell because they're like, bro, it don't take much to make this girl happy at all. Like I said, all you gotta do is this much, and then
yeah.
all of a sudden,
But
how many
guys,
years?
guys, we gotta keep in mind the apple don't fall far from the tree.
And when you
Very
are
true.
referring to the
And
I'm talking about her mom.
the tree, said tree will be in the tell-all. Did you guys see that in the preview?
Oh,
why,
what?
that's when
Miss
Why they
okay,
Karen
putting
is
don't do
their
it.
making
two
an
cents?
appearance at the tell-all.
Why are they putting their 2 cents?
That doesn't make any
That don't
sense.
make no sense. Y'all was just on FaceTime twice. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. With a
That
blonde wig.
that-
Oh
I
my
think
God.
I think it's
I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I
I'm
think it's
ready.
literally because like she ain't got her show no more, and I think she like feeling that shit. That's all that
Oh, the
is.
parents
Mm-hmm.
are.
Oh yeah,
Oh, oh, for
oh
sure.
yeah,
Well, you already know, like they have two other kids they can now put on the single way.
yeah.
But are they
So,
though?
like,
Because I don't think River will do it, and I don't think what's her name will do it either. Winter.
I think Winter would. I think Winter would do it.
I think
Maybe,
so
maybe
too.
not. Because remember, it took a while for Winter to even get on the show. Like because remember when Chantel first started, Winter was like in and out.
Yeah, she
She
didn't really want to
wasn't.
be on it. But now that she's lost all the weight and
I mean, she better
she
show it
seems
off.
more
She better be
confident.
proud.
she might be like, yo, it will
We
be
finished the episode, we finished the season. We're ready for the tell-all. Apparently it's gonna be a 5-part tell-all.
Right. Oh my God, that's gonna be insane, y'all.
5 parts. Now we know Miss Karen's gonna be there. I'm reading here, it says that Sarper is gonna be there, which I don't know if you guys ever saw him, but he was like the count a couple seasons ago. He
Mm-mm.
had like a book of how many women he slept with. He like made a check mark in it.
Wait, I think I
Oh,
remember.
Yes, that went viral. You guys probably saw that.
Yeah, I saw
yeah,
that little clip that you just
yeah.
said. It sounds familiar to me. Yeah.
So apparently he's gonna be there to give Tyree sex advice.
Oh,
Why?
Yeah, this preview we're seeing here is just crazy. So hold on, it says singles recap their most notable wins and losses this season. Jamal and Louisa join forces against Veronica and Tim. So there's some bad blood there. Sarper gives Tyree sex advice.
wow.
Probably has a lot of counting
What did
involved.
Tim do to Louisa? I'm trying to think. Like,
I know. And then Debbie goes after Chantel for the way she dresses.
Miss Debbie, don't no, Miss Debbie. Don't do that.
And I
Don't
guess where
do
Miss
that,
Karen's
Miss
gonna get
Debbie.
involved.
Like,
Miss
yo,
Debbie, everybody has a personality, okay, Miss Debbie? And you have a very bright one, Miss Debbie. So I don't feel like you should be talking about how people dress, Miss Debbie.
yeah.
You are very loud in the way you dress, Miss Debbie.
I think it's I'm just like, it ain't got
I
nothing to do
mean,
with you.
right. And the
It ain't
thing,
got
Right.
nothing to do with
And she's on
everybody,
vacation. It's not like she dresses like that all the time.
right. And my thing is, like I said, everybody has their own personality. Look at you, Miss Debbie. She is very, colorful and all that, but that's just her.
And somebody
You
could
get
say
what I'm
like you was
saying?
doing too much, tone it down.
Right.
Somebody
Somebody,
said that, you know?
I mean, Miss Debbie was saying that about Ruben, but let's be real. Like,
Like that was
Right.
that was your perfect
the
match. That's
pot
your
calling
perfect.
the kettle black. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What you
Like,
mean he loud? Like he's just, oh
All
wow.
right.
yeah. So,
Well, we'll get to see tomorrow. Hopefully we can actually record tomorrow. Actually
yeah.
get it
All
up
right,
on
y'all.
time. But
Would you?
this is a good 3 episodes. This is a great season.
Right.
Heck
This
yeah.
episode might be a little longer than usual, but we're gonna try our best to keep it going every week instead of
Every week.
Yeah. Now
as
I
as
had a long work trip last week
yeah.
and a bunch of other stuff. So
No, it was
time got
it was
away from
hectic
us.
last week
But
for us too.
It was.
So yeah.
yeah, time got away from us. But
Right.
we're back on track now,
Got
hopefully.
back on track.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
All right, everyone. Have a good night.
No.
Yeah.